The Alabama State Hornets are 11-0 to end the season, the regular season that is. And now we have 3 weeks to prep for the SWAC championship game. But today we're going to go 2.5 hours up I-65, and we're going into Madison County. We're in Huntsville, Alabama, and outside of Huntsville is a place called Normal. Today, the Texas Southern Tigers are in the state. They're taking on the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Texas Southern is still looking for win number 6 to be bowl eligible. Meanwhile, the Alabama A&M Bulldogs, well, they're playing for pride. They're 3-6. They're looking for some spark before the season is over. They have 2 games left. So this one today, and then they have Mississippi Valley State and their season finale. Both teams have had bad seasons. Texas Southern was looking to get back to the SWAC championship game, but unfortunately for them, things ain't been panning out. So now, bowl eligibility is the goal for the rest of the season. There goes Maurice Hearn, clocking down to his last days as a college football player. He's a senior, he's looking to go out on top, and he's looking to go out with his last year of eligibility going to a bowl game. The game literally kicks off. It's the opening kickoff. And waiting for it inside the end zone is Lynn Anderson. He takes it up the right side, past the 40, in the Texas Southern territory, past the 30, inside the 20. Lynn Anderson takes it all the way back for a Bulldog touchdown. And the Alabama A&M Bulldogs strike first. Later on in the game, there goes Jeremy Brasher's throwing a pick. That looks like, yes, that's Hall with his 3rd interception on the season, and the Texas Southern Tigers look to do something with it, but unfortunately they don't. Willie Test the snap, hand off, and that pass is fumbled. What a pop right there by the Alabama A&M defense. Matt Spencer recovers the fumble. The A&M Bulldogs are going back the other way with it. So here goes Jeremy Brashes, a play fake. Brashes pops it to the right. It's caught. The tight end goes upfield. That's a nice run right there. So here we go again. Bulldogs on offense, a 2nd and 13 situation late in the first quarter. Brashes rolls out to the right, pops it, and it's intercepted again. It's Hall. It's still the first quarter, and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs have already thrown 3 interceptions. This time, Jeremy Brashes got benched, and then Jamal McDougal throws a pick 6 to Dominic Coleman. It's tied at 7 right now. So here goes Willie Stilts, passes it to the right, and that's intercepted by A&M, and it's going back for a pick 6. The Bulldogs have taken the lead. It's 14-7 in favor of Alabama A&M. So Texas Southern back on offense. Willie Stelps, pop it. He's popping it to Maurice Hearn. It's caught. Oh, look at that move. And now he's taking it all the way to the house. High stepping into the end zone for a Texas Southern touchdown. The game's tied at 14. A play fake. Jamal McDougal pops it to his tight end, and he fumbled the ball. And Texas A&M recover it. Texas A&M, I'm tweaking. Texas Southern recover it. That's the 5th turnover of the game for the Bulldog offense. 39, William Sells, hit as he throws. It's picked up by Matt Spencer. He now has an interception and a fumble recovery in his game. And now he's making a phone call to the homies back at the crib and telling them what's up. Hopefully we'll see him in the NFL. He is a senior. So now eventually that would lead to this. A&M takes the lead with that field goal at 17-14. Now we go later on in the 3rd quarter. There goes Jamal McDougal, backup quarterback, pops it, and then that's picked off a deflection. Dominic Coleman comes through yet again this season for the Texas Southern defense. Now eventually, A&M will get another field goal. That kick is good. It is now 20-14, and now Texas Southern have to drive downfield and hopefully win the game. So here we go. The pitch to Charles Brown. He goes up the right side, tackle just near the 50-yard line. Texas Southern's driving. Willie Stilts takes the snap, off to the pass, but then he gets popped and he fumbled the ball. And the Bulldogs recover it. Brand on the sack, and recovers the ball. They secure the victory, and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs pull up the upset. They advanced to 4-6, and the Texas Southern Tigers now have to wait a week for another chance to be bowl eligible. And they take on their rivals Prairie View A&M next week in the Labor Day Classic. So because of last week's win versus Grambling State, we now have another cornerback on our list of this class. That's right, Brad Jones has committed to Alabama State. The cornerback out of Titusville, Alabama likes the pitch of Coach Prestige. He likes the idea of playing for Joseph Cooley. So here's another heartbreaker. The 5-star cornerback we was going after, Anthony Thomas, he committed to Louisville. That would have been a huge get for us. But look at Chase Herring. He's on the front cover of the Sports Illustrated magazine this week after that big win versus Grambling State, considering we're still undefeated. And there he goes again on a page of Sports Illustrated. He's been named Player of the Week, but we'll look at that later. Look at the BCS rankings for the week. We're still number 1. And then there goes Nebraska and Oklahoma right behind them. Eventually, these two might be playing each other again. So we're number 1 in the country. We're sitting at 11-0. And now I have to show you something down the line on this list. Wait for it. So we're going to go to Oregon State. Iowa's number 7. South Carolina is 8. Tennessee is 9. Miami is 10, coming off a bye week. Purdue beat their arch rivals for the old Oaken Bucket. Michigan beat the Ohio State Buckeyes. Look at Georgia Tech beating Morgan State. Whatever. Florida and Georgia are on a bye. Auburn won the Iron Bowl. And look at this. The Tennessee State Tigers do the impossible. They beat the Texas Longhorns, the previously 4th-ranked Texas Longhorns, 35-28. I wish I could have seen that game. So once again, our season is over, and the rest of the way we will be prepping for Mississippi Valley State. But we will be showing you these last few HBCU games that are going on for the last 2 weeks. So Oklahoma State rounds out the top 25, and look at Gene Speedy Singleton showing his presence in the Sports Illustrated magazine. He's still on top of that Heisman Trophy watch list, and he's been at that spot all season. Pedro Willis, the quarterback from South Carolina, is in 2nd place right now, right behind him. He's having a great year. He's having a crazy year, as a matter of fact. Well over 4,000 yards passing. Stephen Muhammad, the running back for Michigan, almost 1,700 yards rushing, 19 total touchdowns. Douglas Robinson, we've seen him previously. He's still on that list, though. He's having a great year, too. And then finally, David Powell, the wide receiver for Purdue. 16 total touchdowns. He's having a crazy year. There goes Gene once again on the award finalist list. But let's look at the players of the week. So Chase Herring has been named SWAC Offensive Player of the Week, 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. David Gore for Jackson State wins Defensive Player of the Week with 6 tackles, a pick, and a pick 6. So on the MEAC side, Antoine Bailey had a great game versus South Carolina State. And A.J. Seward for Tennessee State with his phenomenal performance versus Texas. 17 tackles, good Lord. But yeah, join us next time. Peace.